All right. Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, the house of David, which is what we're building, man. All right. The ruins of the house of David, according to the prophecies, is being rebuilt, gathered throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is a spiritual thing, man. Okay. This is a spiritual thing that a carnal man won't get. All right, he won't prosper in what we're trying to accomplish. He'll eventually fizzle out. He'll sit on the sideline and complain. All right, as we build. Okay, and I wanted to do a response to this brother Require Quam's video. It's called "No Camp Has the Truth," and this is a this is a stance a lot of these so-called Israelites have taken. All right, here in these last days, as you can see, a lot of comments. All right, you go, when I was dealing with social media, you go on there and you look around, because I never commented on the Hebrew stuff, man. It was too much. It is, it's a big mess. All right, boy, oh boy, but you look at, the sentiment of a lot of these guys who call themselves Israelites, and they want to take no responsibility in building. A lot of these guys just want to sit on the sideline and say what isn't. All right. We're here to establish that he is, all right, Yahweh, all right, through his son Yahweh Shai, man. A lot of these guys just want to sit back and complain about what they don't like. And one of the main narratives is that there is no camp. I'm an Israelite, and a lot of these guys had this in their descriptions. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of such and such. I'm not with no camp. I don't believe in camps. Okay. And that just shows you that there's a lack of faith, because no matter if no matter what camp you learning from, you learn from a camp. The reason you have come back to your nationality is due to a camp, whether it be Great Millstone, which we believe is the true camp, whether it be IUIC, all right, although we believe they sold out, all right, although we believe that they're taking a more of a approach where they can get more followers through women and more money, all right. They go into the scriptures, ISUPK, all right. They're a little ditzy and a little off and dusty, all right. But at the end of the day, they're preaching Israel, okay. They're preaching Israel, man, all right, as well as all of the other camps. There's various camps, okay. And Jake doesn't have faith enough in this ruin that we find ourselves in as a nation to believe that the Lord, all right, can set up a camp here in these last days, man. When you look at the disciples and our holy forefathers, all right, it was a camp, man. All right, it was a group of believers who had the same belief. All right, whether they directly taught together, all right, or whether they taught it somewhere else, they had the same belief, man. And in when you look at the house of David, it is a spiritual house that is going to be built here in the last days, man. A lot of our people don't have faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is dealing with his nation, man. All right. You see, a lot of you guys come into this truth looking for perfect men in the flesh. That is where you lose, man. You'll never find the truth if you're looking for perfect men in the flesh. We can argue back and forth, and the Lord will never come back if this thing was about the flesh, man. This thing isn't about the flesh. This thing is about the spirit. And the apostles and prophets are here today in Babylon. And let's prove that, man. They're somewhere, man. Now, when Babylon's destroyed, what does it say? Revelations 18 and 20, rejoice over her, all right, thou heaven and ye holy apostles and prophets, all right, for God hath avenged you on her. And this is proof that the holy apostles and prophets are back here in Babylon, man. Okay? They are the leaders and heads of a camp. I don't give a damn what you say. Now, if you want to say that none of these camps are real, then that would mean you would have to take the responsibility of going out and teaching and followers and men coming unto you, because that is the essence of what this thing is all about. When you look at those that were added to the church, they saw the leaders and men of the Lord and holy apostles and prophets preaching, whether they were compelled by hearing a word or someone being put to death or a specific spiritual act. Believers were added to the church through those acts, man. Okay? Same thing applies today, man. The preaching of the word is what compelled you to come back into the understanding that you're an Israelite. But then you've seen some things that you didn't agree with in the flesh, some things that rubbed you the wrong way. So you think you can just sit your ass back, all right, take no responsibility, put out no works, and just go around the internet calling yourself an Israelite and fucking with people who actually put up videos and do the work. That ain't the way you're going to get to the kingdom of heaven. That's a very lazy mentality, man. Okay? If you were really a man of the Lord, you would be exalting Yahweh, man. All right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh. That is the notable thing, the noble thing to do is to exalt Yahweh, man. Okay? And we're built upon that foundation, man. See, this is the faith, all right, that we have, all right? And the other camps, they have their particular faiths, man. All right, but the Lord is dealing, all right, with somebody, man. A lot of you Israelites don't have faith that the Lord can be dealing with someone that looks like you, who's ridiculed, who has flaws in the flesh. Therefore, the 144 ain't gonna never come together with the energy that you guys push. Okay? A lot of you guys want to see the 144. You don't look at things spiritually, man. We're not going to take that low-level, dumbed-down approach, man. Ephesians 2:20 in our built. All right, let's start here. Ephesians 2:19. Therefore, ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of the Most High. Okay, a lot of you Israelites, you don't understand that this household is what's being established here in these last days. The tabernacle of David. You see? And are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets who are here today in Babylon the Great. All right. Some could be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, but the bulk, all right, is here in Babylon the Great. Okay. Yahweh Shah HaMashiach being the chief cornerstone. He's the chief cornerstone of what? This spiritual building that we are building, man. A lot of you guys just come here to information grab and look good for women and proclaim to the world you don't eat pork no more, and that the Messiah is a so-called black man, and that's enough for you, man. But then you sit back and complain and bitch about anything you can the whole time. You're not establishing a damn thing, man. In whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto a holy temple in the Lord, man. That's what we're establishing here, man. In whom ye also are builded together for an habitation of God through the Spirit, man. So do you believe that the Lord is establishing his house? Huh? Do you believe that the Lord is establishing his house, man? And it is our faith that the men of Great Millstone, starting with the apostles, man, all right, are at the forefront of that, man. We have our reasons why we believe that. It's a spiritual thing. You guys are looking at things carnal. Well, they teach, well, that's in the scriptures, man. I'm not finna sit here and argue back and forth with a nigga until the end and miss out on salvation, because that's what's going to happen to a lot of you guys. You're going to be so engulfed in what isn't and what ain't that you'll never come into the fullness of what is. And what is the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And it's establishing and doing big things here in these last days, man. All right. And it's going to take spiritual men to see this. Now, when I said a lot of you guys come here for carnal purposes, man, you come in here looking for perfect men. You come in here to have your belly filled and your itch scratched. That ain't what this truth is all about, man. This truth is about who has the doctrine that will lead unto salvation. Because it is the doctrine through Yahweh, all right, given to his son Yahweh Shai. All right, matter of fact, we'll get this first, then we'll get that. Because when you read John, the 7th chapter, we go into this all the time, man. All right, when you read John, the 7th chapter, all right, no, John, the 17th chapter, Salakia. When you read this chapter, Yahweh Shai is speaking to the Father, all right? And he's praying for those men, all right? And those men, all right, are the men of the Lord. And they're back here on the planet Earth, man. As the scriptures say in Sirach, all right, raise up prophets and men of the Lord that have been in thy name, who were chosen from the foundation of the earth, man. Do you understand that? If you understood that very basic component of this truth, you would know that there had to be camps who had the truth, man. Now, when you go here, John 17:6, now he's talking about the 12, but there were more than 12 apostles, man. There was more than 12 disciples. All right. The 12 were the focus, but there were way more. All right. And they're back here today, man. And the scriptures call them what? The 144,000. These are the men who follow the Lamb, Yahweh Shai, whithersoever he goeth, man. They go down that straight gate. And where did Yahweh Shai go, man? He went in some deep waters, man. He was beaten, spat on, ridiculed, but he stayed obedient to the Father's will, man. And ultimately, that is the stance that his men are going to be on the planet Earth taken in these last days. If you believe that this is the end, then the church has to be here, man. The church is here, man. All right, in the form of camps, okay? Believe it or not, yes, the Lord is dealing with what people are ridiculing and calling low level. Read 1 Corinthians, the 1st chapter. He chose the base things of the world and the things that are not to destroy the things that are. You Jakes don't have any confidence in yourself. You've been beaten down so much, like a beaten dog. You tuck your tail and you just want to sit on the sideline and talk crap, man. Instead of taking the responsibility of building, all right, in hopes of the kingdom of heaven, man. John 17:6, I have manifested my name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world, all right. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. All right. Man, and they're in the world, okay? Now, they have known all things, all right, whatsoever thou hast given me, all right, are of thee. They have known all things. Look at this Greek word for all, okay? Pas. Each, every, any, all, whole, everyone, all things, everything collectively. You see, you guys hear this 100% truth, and you look at flesh automatically because you are of your father, the devil. Automatically, you come into the situation looking for something in the flesh you can confound to take away the responsibility of the understanding of what the scriptures are saying, so that you can just sit on the sideline and get your little women and impress people with your little knowledge that you stole from a camp or learned from a camp. Okay? Because where are you getting the breakdowns from, man? All right, where are you getting the breakdowns from? Like this guy in Chicago, man. The Holy Spirit. When we sat and watched him learn from the apostles and elders. Now were some things maybe given unto him through the Spirit that he brought to the table? All right, that can happen. All right, but we've all saw where the man learned from, man. All right, this spirit of I don't learn from man and no, niggas, stop it. Okay, you guys sitting on the sideline, but at least they are trying to build. You other guys are just sitting there talking shit, man. I don't deal with no camp. All right, well, we'll start your own camp, because it is going to take people believing in your words or believing in the words of somebody who's teaching in order to be converted back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And the spirit has to be put on them from the foundation of the earth, man. And through all of this ruin, all of this hell, all right, that you see in the nation of Israel, there are believers who are going to turn back to the Father. And we have faith in that, man. Okay? You got pimps, crackheads, drug dealers, prostitutes, all right, people who have all sorts of spirits on them. We believe that when you look at that ruin, there's believers out there amongst that ruin who are going to hear the word and be converted back to the Father, man. And they are going to be a fellow citizen, all right, of the saints. Okay? Verse 8, let's read this again, all right? For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me. So what the Lord gave his son, we have. Do you believe that? Okay. And they have received them and have known surely that I came out from thee. And they have believed that thou didst send me. All right. That's what the believers are going to believe, man. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. Okay. But for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, man. And he's given the Lord a specific amount of men, and they're going to go out and teach, man. They're going to be on one accord in the doctrine. Are they going to be perfect in the flesh? No. But when you read Revelations 14, in their mouth was found no guile. Okay? It's a spiritual thing. All right. So watch out, man, for being too goddamn carnal, man. Okay? And all are mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I'm glorified in them. There is a particular body that is on the earth glorifying Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Establishing that he is, because the whole world is saying that he ain't. All right? And you sitting back talking about he ain't, man. Acting like you believe, but you're not aligning yourself with the program of the scriptures, man. Read Acts, man. There was camps. Okay? There's nothing different, nothing new under the sun. Okay? And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. And I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those who thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. So are these men back here on the earth? Does this logic apply to today? What he sent to are these men still in the world today? Huh? While I was with them in the world, he was the comforter when he was walking amongst them. But he said he was going to go back to the right hand of the Father. He's going to send us a comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, the spirit of understanding. And this is how we're able to prophesy. But that's only given to particular men. So yes, they will be a camp. Though one of them at this current moment may not agree with the other, something is going to happen to snap the other into it. All right. And they're going to be joined fitly together as one body in Hamashiach, man. We happen to believe that the forefront and foundation of what the Lord wants done on the earth is through the apostles of Great Millstone. Some believe that it's Nate. Some believe that it's Johanna. You have very HODC 12. You have these other camps, man. And we have our differences. All right. And they're going off, man, on some very, very key things. Therefore, we can't deal with them. Saying that the Lord gave our promise unto heathen nations in the form of Cornelius in order to make us jealous. That's off, man. Saying that the Lord's name is Jesus. All right. Saying that shooting guns and being carnal, man. Saying we're going to have the kingdom here. All right. Saying you can have anal sex. All right. These are the differences we have amongst each other, but they're still a camp. All right. There's somebody who's going to look to them and learn that they're an Israelite, but they're not going to come to the full truth, in our opinion. This is what we believe. This is our faith, man. Okay. One man chosen to bring Israel back together in the form of General Yohana. That's off, man. We don't come with that spirit. We come saying we are built upon the foundation. See, Jake gets so, a lot of you Jakes, you get scared when you hear things such as apostle and we're the prophets, we're the priests, we're the men of the Lord. When you act like it was just only 12, man. Now, are the apostles saying we're the 12 disciples? No, they're not saying that, man. Could they be, some of them be those men? Absolutely. I have faith in that. They absolutely can be some of those great men that we're reading from and reading about in the scriptures. But an apostle just means he is sent away to teach this word, man. Get out of your damn feelings, man. You niggas sit back and you don't have no confidence in anything that looks like you, man. All right. So he's praying for these men. All right. And he said none of them is going to be lost except the son of perdition, which is Judas. And you have Jake that's still in that spirit today, falling off, selling out, backbiting. All right. But when you read verse 20, it says, neither I pray for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they may all be one as thou, Father, art in me and in thee, and they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. So the world is going to believe in Yahushua, all right, through the message of his men. Okay. And there's going to be men set up to teach this word, man. 1 Timothy 4:16, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right. So we've taken this responsibility to be, serious in the doctrine. All right. Things happen. You know, slip ups happen. All right. But ultimately, that's because we're in the flesh. But the spirit, the intention is right, man. All right. So we focus on the doctrine and we continue in that so that we can save ourselves and those that hear us, man. It's a church. It's a body. Okay. As the brother brought this out. All right. This is, Romans 10:13, for whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, man. And that comes with more than just yelling the name out. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That alone ain't going to save you, man. There's an energy you should be in. There's a confession that you should have. There is a doctrine that you should have that goes along with calling upon these names, man. There's a fervent spirit you should be in. And that spirit, all right, is going to be have you to the point of imminent death, man. Your confession in this world is going to lead to you being in some deep waters like Yahushua was, and the rest of the men of the Lord, man. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? All right. And how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? All right. You got a lot of people walking around. They don't know about Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. They know Jesus. A lot of them tired of the Bible because it just ain't working what the preacher's talking about. It ain't making sense. Okay. Preachers sleeping with other men's wives. Okay. And how shall they hear without a preacher? Okay. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As we just read in John 17, there are men who are going to be sent. It's just that simple, man. All right. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace. All right. And the gospel of peace don't mean that the man is going to come weak. And no, peace isn't going to come until destruction. So the man that is blessed with this message is going to have a balanced message. He's going to talk about the kingdom. He's going to talk about order. He's going to talk about herbs, health. He's going to talk about everything. Esau being destroyed, put in captivity. All of these things are a part of the gospel of peace because they have to happen and be fulfilled in order for the kingdom to come and bring glad tidings of good things. See, you people are focused on what is good in your mind instead of getting into the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The scriptures say, I have set up pastors. I will give you pastors according to mine heart. Okay. The Lord said, I am a man of war. So his men are going to be in that spirit as well, man, according to his mind. Not your mind, but they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, the Lord, who have believed our report? So who have believed our report, man? All right. get something real quick. This is Acts. All right. Let's see. This is Paul, all right? I think when he got out of jail, this is Acts 28:23. And when they had appointed him a day, there came many to him unto his lodging, to whom he expounded and testified the kingdom of the Most High, persuading them concerning Yahushua HaMashiach, both out of the law of Moses and out of the prophets, from morning till evening. He was in the spirit. And some believed the things which were spoken, and some believed not. You had some who may have left the meeting, this gathering, talking shit. Man, I just can't see the Lord dealing. Oh, they going to jail. Everybody talking about them. And when they agreed not among themselves, they departed. After that, Paul had spoken one word. Well spake the Holy Ghost of Isaiah by the prophet unto our fathers, saying, go unto this people, saying, hearing ye shall hear and understand not, and ye seeing ye shall see and not perceive. For the heart of this people is waxed gross, all right, and their ears are dull of hearing. So we're going into the we're going into the law, we're going into Yahushua, we're going into the prophets, we're going into all things, man. If you look around, it's a buffet. There's living waters, man. Brothers are going into all sorts of different type of topics. But just like when Paul did it, some believed and some believed not, man. And all you dudes who believe not, you just go and talk shit. You never establish anything. You never establish anything, man. All right. 1 Corinthians 3:9. All right. For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building. Okay. This is a building. All right. According to the grace which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. Okay. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon, man. For other foundation can no man lay that is laid, all right, which is Yahushua, man. Okay. So we're establishing something here, man. All right. We're built upon the foundation of the holy apostles and prophets. That church is back here, man. I gotta get it. Because I brought it up. All right, we'll get out of here. All right. Sirach 36:14. All right. Fill Zion, Israel, with unspeakable oracles, that and thy people with thy glory. And that's what's happening, man. But it starts with those men whom he established. That's why he said, he that heareth you, heareth me. Okay. These are principal foundations and things that you should have in your mind. All right, if you think that you're going to go forward in this thing of ours, man. All right, it says, give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. So the prophets of old are being raised back up, man. They're going to be on one accord, man. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful, man. Okay? So we believe in that, man. But you guys fall under this, man. Titus 1:15, unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. All right, but even their mind and conscience is defiled, man. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him. All right, there's no camps. You think, are you crazy, man? Being abominable and disobedient and into every good work reprobate, man. You just sit back and you make all these videos destroying brothers, never establishing what is, never establishing what would Yahushua be down with if he was on the planet Earth, man. What would he be doing? He'd be preaching, man. What would Jeremiah be doing if he was back here today? He would be preaching. You niggas would be fighting him, trying to kill him, hating on him, saying he hate black people. Because that's the same thing Jeremiah went through. They said he hated his people, because he told them they had to go into that captivity, man. They called him a sellout, man. All right. We'll end it off here. 1 Peter 2:5. All right. Ye also, as lively stoves, are built upon a spiritual house, a holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God. All right, by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. All right. Wherefore, also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion. Just talked about Zion in Sirach, a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded, man. And we believe that this church is being set up, man. Unto you, therefore, which believe, he is precious. But unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of stumbling block, and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. So you were appointed to be disobedient. You were appointed not to get it. We're not of your generation. You're of that generation that has to disbelieve, has to see a sign, has no faith, thinks it's too low level, looking for something real big instead of looking at the spirit of it, man. All right. Hey, this is our faith. This is what we believe in, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We're going to end this off. All right. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.